Alright, welcome to the show. My name is Samson Jakes, your girlfriend's favorite. We are back on another episode. And guess what? On today's show, I got a lot of one of the beautiful ladies in the building, and of course the gentleman. Guess what? Today I have one guy I'm going to reveal. But don't forget one thing you need to do: like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is Cash Media Films. Now, people who keep watching, and of course those who send regards, man, big up on yourself. If you put in your comment, we really love you. Never big up on, we love you so much. You did some surprise that I was told about. Then I'm going to put you surprise. Wait, but we love you so much. Thank you so much. You know, you keep sharing, keep liking. Now, Ivan, to Shave Ivan, yes, to Shave Ivan, all our way from Fort Portal, big up on yourself. We love you so much, brother. I don't know if you're still in Fort or you went abroad, but big up on yourself. Messaging to something massive, but what do you know? You're massive. Massive kids, something like that. Big up on yourself. I saw your comment. We really appreciate. Now, like, share, comment, subscribe. Not forgetting Kucha Lounge. Kucha Lounge, they do nails and of course foot scrub. Now, everything concerning nails, just come through at Kucha Lounge. We are located on UK Mall, level 3, room number 6. Come through, get those cool treatment. Now, don't forget Cash Media. Cash Media is a production house that does photography, videography, and of course whatever you need to do when it comes to weddings, introduction, baby showers, what and what. Now, not forgetting Drone Max Media. It's also in Kansanga. It's also a production house. You can also come through. Now, our official sponsors, those are the Elcof. Yes, Elcof. Elcof is a product of Eloi Farm Uganda Limited. Elcof cures cough, flu, and of course sore throat. Now, for you, I think cough is so common nowadays. Now, if you are out there and you have flu, you have cough, and of course your throat is somehow hurting you, use Elcof. It is a very good product. Of course, we were allowed by the Uganda National Drug Authority. Yes. So don't forgetting, right about now, let me take you straight to my guests of the day. How are you guys feeling?
Fine, how are you?
How is the vibe?
Good.
So they will be introducing themselves one by one. Of course, they tell me their names and of course what they do or how they come to know Kucha Lounge. How they came to know the show, and of course anything. If they send greetings, you're free to do that. Okay, we're starting with the guy himself.
Okay, hello Uganda, hello everybody watching us from all over the world. My name is Ben Adams UG. You can find me on Facebook, Ben Adams UG, and I'm really happy to be here. It is my debut appearance on this show, right straight from that channel, Cash Media Films. You can actually go on YouTube and check us out. Just hit that subscribe button and keep those notifications coming and keep following the show. And I'm happy to be here today. I work with the Ricky East African Foundation. It's a non-governmental organization that does carries programs in line with HIV, specifically SRHR programs and employment programs, and we are located in Chiwatule. Yeah, we are kickstarting and we shall be reaching out to your communities. Just keep waiting. We are coming.
Okay, thank you so much. You're the people helping our girl child in Uganda.
Yeah,
that's so great.
Yeah, we really make sure they get to know that information about the presence of HIV. Stigmatization and stuff, and keep them in the loop because this thing is real. So they really need to know that it is real, and that's what we're here for.
Okay, thank you. My good beautiful sister, how are you?
I'm okay.
How is life?
Life is good.
First, talk to your people.
Hi everyone. I'm Helen. I'm Helen Trinity. You can find me on Facebook, or you can follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, Helen Trinity. I'm a businesswoman. I'm a student. I'm a makeup artist, and you can always contact me through him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to know more about him because most episode he tells us Okay, we'll come to that.
Yeah.
Him, okay.
Yeah. He will link you to me
Okay, perfect.
for any
Him.
services.
So tell us, Cedric is always on the show, some good looking guy. Always around. Talk to the people, man.
That's good. A nice episode with me, Cedric. And I've been seeing comments. Suppose that's comment as well. Let me the shades, eh?
Yeah.
What was that guy? I used to put them on and work from home. Anyway, this is Cedric. I'm a gym instructor, model. At the same time, you find me at Kucha Lounge.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Now leaving Cedric apart, but you guys are going to increase a little bit of audibility. Right, thank you. Now, on today's show, now our question is, or our topic is, should proposals be private or public? Most times we look up to people going to propose to their girlfriends, because last time we were talking about should ladies also propose to guys.
Yeah.
People said yes, it is possible, because if you love someone you can propose. Others are saying no. Okay, leaving that, if at all it is a yes and a no. Now, should a proposal be eligible to be a private thing or a public thing, that is between two of you, or we should put it in public to show the world that I've proposed? We start with the beautiful lady, of course. Ladies first.
Well, I personally think it should be public,
Right.
but not too public. Like
What is the
friends
difference?
and family.
What is the difference between public and
I think public
Public.
means the whole world, like the entire country, something like that.
Mhm.
Yes.
That's your public, like the
Yeah.
public thing, you understand?
Yeah, according to
Public.
me.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. So, but I think it should only be among the friends, relatives. Yeah, like that.
How many should we call on that function?
It is something small but big. So it is up to you, the person who is going to propose to the lady.
That we're looking up to the public part of it and the private part of it. When you call family members, is it a public thing? Do you agree, Ben Adams? Would you go for a public proposal or a private proposal? What do you understand by public proposal, first of all?
Well, in my own view, I think a public proposal is this kind of arrangement where you feel it is about time you let her know that, you know what, I think let's get this thing spinning, and you'd want to like do it from any place. It can be a bar or a restaurant or on the road. I've seen people proposing on the roadside.
Yeah,
like in the middle of the road. So those are the public scenarios, public arrangements in kind of proposals. So there is this other closed one where you want it to keep it indoors, you want it to be private. You can do it in your bedroom. I mean, you can do
You
it.
too, eh?
You can do it.
I feel the vibe, yeah.
Yeah, like the two of you, and that makes it so private. But me, I think a proposal should be driven by passion, and they shouldn't be prepped for like I need like on Saturday I'm gonna propose to you. I just want them to be.
Can you wake up
driven
one day?
by passion.
I thought when we're going to propose to a girl, or you're going to propose, of course. Of course, that is a lifetime proposal that you're going to marry the lady,
Yes.
or the lady is going to marry you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all
It's a two-way.
It's a
It's
two-way
a two-way, but you see, the result is that person who gets this thing driven. They shouldn't be pre-planned, like you sit down and take your notebook and jot down on this and this day I'm going to propose to her and take my knee and pull out my ring. It should happen like out of the blue. I mean, I might meet my girl right now and I feel like proposing to her like right now in this particular place. I wouldn't
But how would you propose to a girl when you haven't prepared it? You don't have a ring. It means, are you going to keep moving? By the time you date a girl, do you move with your ring around here?
if let me give you a scenario.
I thought before proposing as a guy or as a lady who is going to propose to a guy or as a guy who is going to propose to a lady, I thought you go buy a ring and say, you know what, I think I need to get a day, like maybe a Wednesday. I know she's always at Kucha Lounge doing her nails.
Yeah.
So I find her at Kucha Lounge doing her nails when she doesn't know. I say boom. Or one day or maybe when in our bedroom, when you are sleeping, you just come, remove the ring, and say propose. I thought it is a pre-preparation that a person who is going to propose does.
Let me give you a visual. For example, if she was my fiancée, for example,
Okay.
and
She's single.
and
You didn't tell us, are you single?
I'm not.
and that feeling,
You're not single.
I'm not
she's
single.
taken.
And plus there's a guy. Eh?
She's taken.
Okay.
And we are on the show,
Uh-huh.
and a feeling comes up, and I'm like, oh my god, I think it's time I really get this woman and make her mine.
Okay.
I'll just walk out, buy a ring and bring it, take money and ask her if she really wants to do it.
Okay.
Just like that. I don't have to really
Okay.
sit back in my bed and
Okay.
be like, oh, so today is a Sunday. Okay, today is a Sunday and maybe I'll need to do it next Sunday, so I need to go buy a ring and
Okay.
practice and how I'm going to take the knee and the words I'm going to use. It doesn't feel organic. I would love this thing to be very organic, not something that is something like a formality, because
Cedric, when we're talking about the private and the public proposal, how do you understand by that question about the public and the private?
Public is more like way out there. Good to me, public is costly. Like
How costly is
Yeah,
it?
it's
I take
costly.
my babe on the road, I kneel down and say, would you marry me? Simple.
no,
She
sometimes
says yes, she gives me a hug, we move, we get our judge.
costly like this. Some guys have to go out, like all out, hire a place, and hire dancers or hire a musician, something like that. That's now public.
That's what you take as public.
Public is to me it's costly. It's a risk.
Why?
You may say no, then public embarrassment. You embarrass. It's crazy. Then go on one night, because walked away holding your ring. Okay.
so that's what I was
Public is
trying.
like now private is more like you can be like in bed watching TV and you're like you might and you think, oh, marry me. It's not that romantic, but it's
But of course, she may also refuse. You also get embarrassed. TV will watch you and say, "Oh, my dear, what's up?" Yes, Rose will watch every time you're in your room. Every time, take an example. She has refused.
eh.
How is the night going to go? How are you going to sleep in that bed, my friend?
Okay, I'm
How-
Why did you say that?
No, but at the end of the day, you're coming back to your house.
Yeah.
So it's all the way through. At the end of the day, you're coming back in the house. For example, people like us, photographers, who have our girlfriends' pics all over our house.
There's something Cedric mentioned. He said you might be in your bedroom and you're catching TV and a feeling comes and
Just throw it there.
you just
For example, you don't have.
what I was trying to
Remember, I told you. Remember, he said you shouldn't be prepared. But of
no,
course,
in my opinion, I wouldn't love to prep for this whole scenario. Like, make preparations and do. What I would love to do is, I would just want to have that feeling that it is about time I make it strong, and make that first step into that relationship. So I would prefer to feel it organic. I can do it anywhere.
Wait,
Even if I wanted to, I would just go down to her face and say, babe, I really wanted to know, will you marry me?
So if she says yeah, no,
it's
okay.
any situation.
How would you feel?
Any situation can be taken up
okay,
as
we
it
take
comes.
it back to the lady. How would you want it to be? Would you want your guy, or as your girls out there, would you want a guy who prepares for that day, or would you want, if I told you are the one proposing, or if you're doing your surprises, for example, birthday, would you want to do a surprise abrupt, just a feeling, or would you love something that is pre-prepared?
I would first prepare, because when things are all prepared for, they all go very smooth.
That's what you think.
Yes. And secondly, it proposing to someone in any way, or public or private, it depends on your girlfriend's, how should I call it?
The time you have spent together, or
No.
Compatibility.
No, embeera ze, like ayinza okuba yayagala bintu nga biri
private.
low key,
nga tayagala
tayagala mataala. Yes.
tayagala mumulisa katukozesa ekyo.
So kati nekyo kisinziira.
Okay.
If you know your girlfriend tayagala bya mataala, that means you have to make it private.
Okay.
Oba kugaana oba kukkiriza.
Kisigala kiki.
Then woba olinga ayagala bya public, still you can do it.
But what if ayagala bya public nze nga njagala bya private?
Go proposing, I have to do what I want. Oba mmanyi nti
Chitya. Is it what the lady wants, or both of us what we want? Ben Adams, chiva kuchi kuyu.
But you see, the person who drives the proposal is the man in most cases.
No, but ladies nowadays propose.
Sir.
Well,
I'm saying in most
Harry,
cases.
help me.
No,
Wait, my people are
project. They're saying happy wife, happy life. Boss, as a dude, you do it for her.
Yeah,
And I'm saying it's always the dude who drives the proposal.
You do it for her.
That's what
No,
I'm saying.
but of course there are girls, what I was saying, there are ladies that do propose to guys. Well, here on our first episode, you guys told me, if I can recap what these guys say, that they are good to go if a lady comes out to propose. So it means that it's also two around. If I'm a guy and I want my boys to be around when I'm proposing, what would you deny?
Well, it looks a little, in most cases, I haven't seen a woman proposing to a man in my own honest opinion.
This guy, you know, 70 that Lisa something.
She proposed to the guy.
Yep.
Oh, so well.
And the guy said yes.
Of course, how do you feel when
You
you
say
say
no. You
no?
can't say no. If you're a man, man, you can't say no.
No, wait.
Listen,
Let's go a little bit.
Yes,
Let's go a
after you say
little
no,
bit
then-
behind. If a lady, if your girlfriend proposes to you, I don't know if you have or you don't have. Do you have?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
I do.
Kubakana.
I do.
He's taking.
No, I'm taking.
But my videographer is saying our cousin are taking a new risk. But you know,
taking any risks.
That is-
a risk you propose.
But
I think it looks kind of embarrassing
no,
for a woman to propose to a man.
why? How embarrassing is it?
Agenda
Would you?
omuwasa.
No, okay.
It's fine.
No, it's fine, but kind of
In
awkward.
this
No,
era,
would
in
you-
our era,
Okay.
men, by number, Alex, and women,
So
there are guys who give up. Like, you like the guy,
Okay.
he will be there.
Okay.
You pretend to be friends. Then, inside you love the guy, can't tell you.
But the guy is
was
one
somebody
of
who
the
just
then Nabimbo Mutima. So
And then-
what
Make
you
sure-
propose to a guy, or won't you say, you know what, you guy, I love you?
I can say I love you, but I can't propose to you.
secure your guy.
You know,
Because
it's really.
what if your girlfriend came through and is like, you know what, Benanda, you have taken so long, would you marry me, nigga?
But you see,
Would you say no?
you see, someone saying yes or no depends on the state of the relationship you guys are in. Is it working out? Check. Are you guys
Are you
in
not
good
future?
terms? Check. Is the
Wait,
guy?
Trina Kano, what do you mean by future?
No, she just mentioned it.
Yes, we need to know what she means by future.
Is the guy?
Today and tomorrow.
Does the guy show some sustainability hopes? I mean, is he really able to sustain a relationship moving forward? That is the future. I mean, if I say yes to this guy, is he gonna take care of me? Is he gonna love me? Is he gonna
Okay, you guys,
be
let's
trustworthy?
go
Because
back. Benanda,
those are the core values, the
perfect,
basics of
perfect.
relationship.
How long?
So-
we're asking the other time.
So what I was saying
how
is-
long would that take?
So
how many years are we?
before somebody says yes or no, that those two answers are backed by reasons. Is he worth being said yes to? If he is, in your own opinion, then she will say yes. Is she worth not being said no to?
What does a proposal? Okay, we
the guy will be no.
go back behind that. Benanda, I think I'm missing some point here.
Mm.
What point drives you to go and propose to your girl?
I mean, the moment
Is it the time period you have spent with her? Is it?
You know, whenever you are in a relationship, it gets to a point where you feel you need to take control, show direction
Okay.
to this relationship, and
Okay.
in most cases, when you put a ring on it or propose to her and then put a ring on it, there is that confidence it builds in both of you.
What I want to know about her future thing. How would you know that someone is in the future or is ready to be in the good future with you? How would you know?
But by saying future, I don't mean like sometime
Okay,
to
what
come.
future?
I
So
mean,
clarify to us. What is that future?
What I mean when I say future, oyo musajja asobola okuba nga he's not responsible.
Yeah.
So kati gwe onojja
Responsibility kijogamba.
okubeera n'obuvunaanyizibwa like
How long
you as a man.
How long would you allow your guy to propose to you? Myaka emeka gye muyinza okumala?
It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter.
The period of time.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
Cedric,
Era lwawo nnyo.
That's right. Antonina.
Walwa, what happens?
Nyiza okwekuma.
No. How can you determine a guy's future nga oyagala
Oba
yangu?
olaba like ebikolwa bye during courtship oba osobola okumanya omuntu nti naakola bw'ati yeeyisa bw'ati talina
Nze nina guy wa-
kutanfaako biki biki.
Now my guy is called Eric. He's a good pretender. He's an
Exactly.
actor. He's an actor. Tolabanga the people who can act for almost 2 years.
There should be.
But still newaba proposing nga yabadde pretending nga ng'ebivaamu.
There should
Amaze
be.
muzuula.
There should be that driving force. What drives me to propose to this woman? There is that. It should
It's
be.
love.
Is she worth my proposal? First of all,
It's love.
Is she worth
First
it?
of all, love, peer pressure.
No.
Some Jex has
What's
No,
proposed.
peer pressure and love
Question
don't.
now. Describe to me what love is. To you.
No, but he mentioned love.
Not like you could describe it.
So me, I was saying,
different.
there should be that driving force I should have in me that makes me feel she is worth my proposal.
Okay.
Not love.
Are we in a relationship? Like, are we? Does she really? Do I feel she does love me? Of course, I can't look into her heart, but do I really have that
As long as you
conviction
feel
that
it.
she loves me? Do I feel it
How
like
would
she
you
says?
feel it?
Like
You
she
feel
says,
it.
well, you're not in a relationship, so leave these things to us who are in a relationship.
No, there are people who are watching.
Okay.
There are people who are watching.
So let me tell
Yes.
let me tell the people
Just
who are in a
clarify for
relationship.
us. You get don't pass fire on top. I want you to clarify for my people. To Charlotte Ivan, who is straight up in Fort Porto. I have my people in. I have Nava is abroad. She has no guy. So she also needs to know that feel. What is that feel? The love you're talking about. We really also want to feel it in your words.
You see, basically, love is about a few things: trust, care, and basically protection. So when you feel you are being cared for, you're
Okay.
being taken care of, I mean, it is just it. You feel loved.
Okay.
For starters, you will feel loved.
Okay.
But if you don't feel any of these things, I mean, that driving force is not there. So whether someone says yes or no, that situation is always handled at that level. You just cross that bridge when you get to it. But you wake up one day and you're like, let me just propose to her today and see what comes out. I mean, of course, you never know which kind of which kind of worms you're opening. You just do it, and it's either yes or no.
Okay.
And if she says no, I mean, life goes on.
I'm going to come back on that
Yes.
no, because the life can't go on when someone says no. When you have love with the person, we are looking up to years, like 3 years. Then you say, though she wants quick things, but we're coming to that. Right about now, let's go for some simple commercial break. Kucha Lounge is located on UK Mall for nails and of course at Food Scrub, Cash Media, a production house for photography, videography, and all your functions. If you want to be covered, documentaries, we got you covered. Not forgetting Elikoff. Elikoff is a product from Eloi Farm Uganda Limited. They are located in Kalere. Come through. It's of course for cough or flu and sore throat. Go grab it yourself. It is available in all, of course, pharmacies and of course drug shops countrywide. Right about now, go for a break. Don't go away.